I'm curious, like, let's say someone's listening to this,
Yeah.
and they're going, could have never invested a dime in myself. And,
Yeah.
like they're the type of person that, like, maybe they'll read the book, maybe they'll listen to the podcast, but when it comes to, like, monetarily, like,
Yeah.
investing in themselves,
Sure.
they kind of halt. Like, what advice would you have on helping them shift that perspective towards, like, honestly seeing, like, the power of investing in yourself?
Yeah. I mean, the greatest gift that we can give ourselves is self-belief, right? And for some of us, forgiveness, empathy for ourselves. Some of us walk around with far too much frustration and apathy and self-hatred for ways in which we were raised and patterns and habits that we've created that we never asked for. So for one, it's to recognize that a different life is possible, that the dreams that are placed inside of you, they exist there for a reason. And the only reason that you believe that you can't have them or you can't do them and that that's not for you, it's a story that you're telling yourself. Just like the story that you tell yourself about why you can't invest with yourself because nobody in your family's ever done it outside of college, which is becoming a piece of paper that may or may not serve you, but for sure creates a ton of debt.
Yeah.
But what if you could create a scenario, a transaction, where someone could walk alongside you that has done and is doing exactly what it is that you want to do with your life, that somehow in some way has found a set of keys to unlock the mysteries of not only why you are the way that you are, but why you show up the way that you do, why you do the dumb shit that you do every single day that you blame everyone else for it. And then you get so frustrated about, because it's like, you don't want to do these stupid things, but you do them anyway. And then you get so frustrated by it.
Yeah.
And you look at your friends or you look at people on the internet and you think, God, if I could just be like that. Only recognizing the truth that you already are. You just haven't unlocked it yet. You just don't believe it. It's just a story. They're just telling themselves a different story. So the story that you have never invested in yourself. Okay, cool. That's where we all start. What does investing look like? What does that transaction look like?
Yeah.
Does it look like a course? Does it look like a coach? Does it look like group coaching? Does it look like an event? Right? First, deciding what you want. And then getting clear on, okay, well, what is the pathway to helping me get there? And it might take getting on calls with some people to figure out what that might be.
Yeah.
It might be jumping into an opportunity that Stu has. It might be jumping into a group or a community that he has, or following him on social media so that you can get in his kind of sphere and bubble to see, okay, well, what's he doing? What's he listening to? What's he reading? Because maybe I'll go buy that book and that's where I'll start. Right. But eventually, you're going to have the conversation with Stu, because if you want what he has, then you're going to have to make the jump of saying, okay, if I want what I've never had, I have to do what I've never done. And I understand that I've never even thought about investing in someone to mentor me. But Stu talks about it all the time. And Stu says he has mentors and coaches, and he's where I want to be. And I don't think he would bullshit me, because I can look back at his track record and he is who he says he is. So this isn't a story that I'm telling myself about Stu. This is a story that I'm telling myself about me. So this is a question of why I don't think I'm worth it. Where did I hear that story? Is it true? Remember, coming back to the questions.
Yeah.
Is it really true? What evidence do I have that it's true? What evidence do I have that it's not true? Is this the story that I want to live out? No? Then what's the desired story? Okay, well, now that you have the desired story, will doing what you've done get you to where you want to go? No. Will talking to Stu get you to where you want to go? Yes. Which outcome do you want? Well, I want the desired outcome. Well, then it looks like you're going to have to muster up courage and get your happy ass on over and message Stu. That's how it starts. It starts with the decision to say, I want what I've never had, so I'm going to have to get really uncomfortable and honest and do things that I've never done before.